Hi and welcome back to Hksz.tv Cricket Academy, home of the stars. And first of all, before I forget, I'd like to thank all the wonderful people online with all their comments and all their inquiries. And of course, this is your facility, your cricket, your platform that's been there for over a decade. I'm proud to have brought the live concept to the globe, the UAE, with all the wonderful leagues, ideas, having kicked off the professional London Premier League back in London. These are friendly series, tournaments of all sorts. Amazing with what Hksz has created, with all the wonderful people who came after Hksz had arrived also in the UAE, but still nevertheless everybody's work is a contribution, and so long as it's within the spirit and integrity and professionalism, of course, always welcome. With that, I have Hassan here at the toss, and Hassan, it's been a magnificent start. We've got three wonderful pitches, international standard. As you can see, the first pitch that you played on is on rest, and look how lush green it's coming along. It's the second one, playing really well now with the international curators and groundsmen that come here and support the ground and facilities. They're brought in here every other day just to make sure it's looked after, and I think that's very essential. It's not always about business, and that's one thing Hksz has proven over the years. It's never been about finances for us. It's always been about quality and development, and in the counties we say excitement, incitement, infusion, just like you play elsewhere, and it's like you once you've got a best level of taste. Example, you fly first class, economy class is always going to make you feel that I've got an upgrade, I was in first class, and it's one of those feelings. But it's your facility. Tell me a bit in your own words how you're feeling this evening, and what's the game plan? Facility, you've played here, you've seen the wicket, the way, the hard work that's been put in there. Let's hear it from you.
See, the whole thing has been really professional, to be honest, and also the pitches. It's not like a UAE pitch. It's like an English wicket. It's like you're playing at Lords. So it's an amazing track. There's a bit of both for batsmen and bowlers. Spin, the ball is gripping as well. So I think amazing arrangements, and a lot of credit goes to everyone involved. So well done, guys.
Well, thank you very much, Hassan, and God bless you. It's for you always. You know, it's great from coming from the tiger's mouth, because you are the tigers that take the field, and at the end of the day, all your hard work during the week and your efforts to come away to exert that pressure to have a lovely game of cricket, because cricket unites us. UAE, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai and Vice President of the UAE, has always said that UAE unites us. Something that was the slogan when the UAE Sports Day was launched. We were offered by the Dubai Sports Council to launch something special, and we did a magnificent event for His Highness with the world celebrities at Dubai Jumeirah Beach, and made cricket. Everybody was like, how are they going to play cricket here? And we laid a lovely lush green artificial pitch, and we made it Cinderella's night. They had to bring in the civil defense to control the crowd. That's how much love we had, but that's all positive. So here we are with you, and getting united like a family. I think that's very important, to have a relationship. It's not about being owners or organizers. It's about being human, really.
Absolutely. I think apart from the professionalism, the lighter touches there, you guys are trying to develop not only a cricket pitch but players, and a generation of players, but I think which is very good. I think that's a very good concept, and I wish you all the best.
I mean, we're focusing so much on the C division and the youngsters. We focused up until now, and a lot of these people have gone on to play. I mean, Varikia, Ayan, I've seen them come from my hands. And, Asif Lala, Sandy, all wonderful people. I mean, what happens on a pitch stays on a pitch. Nevertheless, relationships don't change because you have memories with them. And those memories mean a lot.
Absolutely. I think it's all about the memories. And it's an amazing job. Well done.
God bless, and wish you a wonderful game this evening again. With that, Hasnan, my arm, my son, my brother, my friend, a great contribution, who actually got me stuck, shall I say, made me the Dracula in front of the world to defend the youngsters and grassroots and bring it to this level. I say all the credit goes to Hasnan, who retired me out of my real estate. Regardless, graciousness speaks for itself, and of course, so long as my mother always said, the path of truth, son, will always be tough, but the merrier it'll become when victory comes home. How are you feeling?
Well, first of all, sorry about that. No, I mean,
Banter.
Well, we love the game, and we've loved it ever since we saw our very first international game in Abu Dhabi. And like I said, the people who got us into it was Mum. So if anything, it's Mum's fault. But like I said, look, man, we love the game, and I'm happy that that love has instilled into my younger brothers all the way through. And look, we do our best. We do it for the people, because if people come here and they enjoy it, then, like I said, we sleep peacefully at night. And like I said, Slayer's an amazing team. We love playing with them. It's just great vibes all the way around. So we await an amazing series, amazing matches. Can't be more excited.
Absolutely, and it's amazing you say that your younger brother says the same, that unless the teams go happy, we're not happy. And I think that's where wonderful people who protect the integrity in the sport, when teams like Slayers come along and all the other wonderful teams as well. I mean, you get the tough ones as well. But there's nevertheless, but that's where discipline kicks in, because that's where you've got to protect the sport overall. But it doesn't matter so long as you know that the boundaries are being protected and the youngsters are being protected. That's why, you know, the British rules and regulations come into play, and like Hassan rightly said, a wonderful track for something for everybody, and that's what cricket is. It's a family, it's for everybody.
No, it is. It is for the family. I mean, they say it's a gentleman's game, but it is also a family game. I mean, that's why families come out to watch their beloved ones play. And we make that atmosphere so that families can come through. We have a lot of things coming up, a lot of exciting, innovative tournaments coming up, where families will be able to come down, children will be able to come down. It'll just be like a great. We've done melas in the past and whatnot. So, like I said, it's all very exciting. All thanks to you, all the credits to you. And like I said, we're very, very, very humble.
Humbled indeed, and I'll just close off on that note. I don't take it on myself, I leave it to the one upstairs. Maybe you're chosen and destined to make a pathway for individuals, and I'm proud to see that I can sleep at night because I've got thousands of people praying for me, and that's more essential. That's energy. That's what it's about. With that said, let's get all driving again. Let's get out on the pitch. Let's get this coin out. Get that coin in the air. Let's get Hassan to call it as soon as it gets in the air. So Slayers and Hksz will take on another fight tonight in good spirit. They'll have a clash in a friendly, in an international friendly, with all the wonderful excitements with it. Let's go for it. Coins in the air.
Heads.
Heads is the call. And heads it is. You win the toss. What do you want to do?
Bat first.
They want to bat first. So there we go. We've got a happy Slayers camp tonight. They've won the toss and they want to bat first. What did you want to do?
Actually, we were going to go first tonight. I think it's a little bit green, not a lot of dew about. So yeah.
Oh, that just, seals it for me. As I always say, both teams happy, both captains happy. Let's go away and get the game on. All the best. That's Hassan from Slayers, the captain, who's won the toss here this evening. Hasnan Ramzan, the captain for Hksz. Technically, he's also won the toss and he wanted to bowl, and it's amazing when you see such energy, and that's what it's been about. My media experience for over 25 years, from young being involved in media all around, worked my way up the ladder, and I think that was the biggest innovation that I could have done when I said, you know what, gonna make stars from young when I myself hit stardom. But with that, here we are with the digital aspect, within the, shall we say, spirit, within the realms, the innovators who brought it all at the ICC Academy with our loved ones, friends, colleagues, associates, His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum, and of course all the wonderful people and many wonderful locals. I mean, that's one thing, I love, I thank them for when they say, Nasser, you are no less than a local for us, and I think that's their heart, that's the hospitality of the United Arab Emirates, and that's what you should be focused on. Always be positive. With that, here we go, a wonderful game on. So www.hksz.tv, www.hkzcricketacademy.com, www.hkzsports.services, and www.londonpremierleague.live. Stay tuned.
Crowd cheering sound effect. Crowd cheer sound effects for education. Crowd cheering, applauding, and whistling. Subscribe to use this sound effect. Thanks for subscribing to my channel and helping me to get monetized. May you be blessed. Crowd cheering sound effect. Crowd cheer sound effects for education. Crowd cheering, applauding, and whistling. Subscribe to use this sound effect. Thanks for subscribing to my channel and helping me to get monetized. May you be blessed.
Hi and welcome back. Hksz.TV, Cricket Academy, home of the stars and stars all around, and that's what it's about, amateur world stars. We see a lot of our big famous cricketers, but for us, the fame that was implemented, the platform that was implemented was for individuals like Bilawal and all the wonderful people with Hassan and Ali Nasser and everybody else. I'd like to see from their shirts, mugs and all the wonderful players. And look, I'm going to get straight into it. Slayers has come a long way, having come as a new team. And what I saw today, I'm going to be absolutely honest, I was really impressed because I'm so happy to see you go from strength to strength, and your team has really improved.
Yeah, look, it's just you guys have given us the platform, and the boys come out and they have fun every time, and they have a good time, and they're getting practice in. We're playing some really good cricket against some really good opposition. So it's good batsmen, good bowlers. They're challenging us, they're testing us, they're making us better players. We're enjoying it more. It's a fantastic platform, and that's the main part. That's the main part that makes this so successful.
I mean, the main thing what I saw, and I say improvement, I'm going to mention a couple of the batters. They're clearing the field. Number one, your bowlers are bowling in the right areas. They're taking wickets, and phenomenally, what I saw today, I saw a couple of wonderful catches.
Yeah, finally. We have worked so hard on the catching. I mean, it's been the main area. We're missing 3 or 4 wickets every single game because of poor fielding. And you're right. I mean, they're finally getting the right areas. I mean, in the last couple of games, well, we've been throwing 35 to 40 extras in a game. At the moment, we're throwing 19. It's a huge improvement. They get nets once in a week as well, and that helps them keep their line and length straight. The batsmen, I mean, these are international boundaries, right? So we weren't clearing them at all. We were clearing the inner circle. We were really happy with it. But now we're middling the ball, and this is good bowling that we're playing against. So it's good to see they've come a long way, and there's a lot of self-actualization in that.
Excitement, incitement, infusion, engagement, development. I mean, you're men, and to see such a wonderful engagement. For you to be so excited, incited, infused, which you obviously are. You've experienced other platforms and you've started at the Hksz platform, and thank you very much for applauding it. But isn't that a huge success for not only us but the teams and yourself, that it's giving you as hard work, something to go back and work for, that something to look forward to. Yeah. So to see that, that makes me feel so honored that I can host you guys and you can come here and really have a cracker of a dream of a time. And when you're in a Lamborghini and then you get into a Mini, you say, you know what, man, stick with my Lambo.
We've tried the Mini. We love the Lambo. So look, for us, you're absolutely right. There is a lot of engagement. I mean, you host us so well. You give us that platform, you give us the opportunity. You're making us cricket better, making our cricket better. You're allowing the players to look forward to the games from week to week. And the reality of the situation is there's no other platform in the Middle East that provides this at this level, and it gives us the opportunity. I mean, every other platform has the problems of, oh, that's not out, and the Empire was wrong, and this doesn't work, and that doesn't work, and here you have reviews, and you get water. It's fantastic. Just the whole thing is really, really good, and I think all of that gives us something to look forward to, and the boys want to come back every week. I mean, I have more WhatsApp messages from the boys about cricket than I do from my wife. So I can't say.
Bobby, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. I can vouch for him. No, but it's electrifying for us to go in there and to be able to take such a hardcore decision. We try our best to, nobody's infallible, but we try our best to be, because the cameras, and we try our best to show it at least 10, 12, 5, 8 times. So the record is there that everybody gets an absolutely cracker of a time. Yeah. And of course, human errors sometimes can always be there, but so long as that, honesty and integrity is there, that's the most important thing. And, we're not playing the World Cup here, but it's no less than the World Cup because it's been branded by Hksz Times as the first international platform for amateurs.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And look, Nasser, I think the way that it's working at the moment, we're seeing some really good cricket, and we're seeing some really fair opposition. I think one of the other big problems that people are just hustling to get teams together, and the teams aren't compatible with the team that you're playing. You don't develop in an environment like that. You've got to play somebody at your level, slightly better than you, that helps you improve week in week. I want to give a big shout out to the boys. I think that naturally the hosts, Khalil, yourself, and everybody has really helped put this together and given us that platform. But there's some boys in there that are playing some fantastic cricket. I mean, we've been outplayed today, but if we look at Tabriz, if we look at Furqan, if we look at some of the catches taken, if we look at the batting that Ali Nasser and some of the other boys have done over the last few games, huge improvements. And just that on its own is a great thing to take away from this platform.
So you'd obviously agree, and you've confirmed another thing you just sparked off in my mind is amazing, because we work really hard, which, like you said, people we don't want to comment on me as an organizer. I hate commenting, but it's very fair from coming from somebody who's in the hotspot or in the field, because you have more right than us as organizers, because you're the end consumer. And my boys always say one thing, that they don't sleep well or they don't go happy. Like even now, my elder boy was like, he's on that opposition side, and I love that. Because that's the energy I haven't ever seen before, like you rightly said. But for us to be able to field or try our best, which we've done from youngsters, an equal side, just to give that fair competition, that also as organised, it's a nightmare. We've achieved it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And another thing, and this is something the boys said, the team here is fiercely competitive. Whoever we played has been fiercely competitive. And everybody has been a pleasure to play with. So there hasn't been that issue of, I go out there with a smile, I come out with a smile, and there's other people that go out there with a smile and come out with a smile. Nobody's ever felt like, oh, that was a horrible game, the attitude wasn't right, and the people were nasty. No, like, it's competitive, which is fair, and it's fun, and that's the best part about it.
I love you, man, and look, I look forward in many more wonderful times, and to be able to host many more wonderful teams, a lot of excitement, a lot of international, my friends and my academies and my stars, and always have something up my sleeve, always like to be 2 steps ahead of what's going ahead. That's something that the Divine has gifted for the right reasons.
Alhamdulillah. No, absolutely, and we hope to be part of that journey, so thank you so much.
Well, we're all together, and together we stand united.
Fantastic.
God bless.
Thank
Have
you
a
very
nice
much.
journey home. All the best. Come back stronger. And I'd like to call up Hassan Ramzan, something that he said at the toss, and I think he'll be really pleased with that. You said to me at the toss, and you were saying to the oppositions that so long as the teams go happy, that's your biggest achievement. And here you saw Bilal Hassan as the captain passing it over to a captain who's captained all the time. And Bilal, you tell me that you heard it all for yourself, and I think that's absolutely electrifying to hear that we are able to give them an equal platform, field equal teams, to give them at this platform, at this level, when you're dealing with huge grown men and mature personalities, for them to go away and work so hard to come back and play here and looking to excel on that journey. I think you've done a wonderful job. I think your lads have succeeded.
No, of course, alhamdulillah. That is the aim, that is the vision here at Hksz. Look, we do our best. We try to go out there, we try to play a great game. And it's people like Slayers who come in here with their amazing vibe. They're a great bunch of lads. They play good cricket. They're improving day by day. I remember when they first came, they were 81 all out. Then they lost that game by 10 wickets, and then they're getting better and better. If they had an extra 30-40 runs, they'd give us a fair game. But it's like I said, they're improving, we're improving with them. They're improving every single day with every new team that comes and plays on this amazing platform. Like I said, it was an amazing day of cricket. Kath, after a long time, has come back in and got 48 quick fire runs, and all-round bowling performance from myself, Richie, Kath, and Zikria. I'm very proud of us.
I mean, it's amazing because it's so hard to gel with new individuals, to bring hundreds of people along and always change your team, and to always be able to give them opportunities. You sacrifice your position, your brothers sacrifice their positions because they want to give these newcomers a chance and exposure, and that's something that you've again managed to do day in, day out. And tonight was another demonstration of that. It wasn't about, and until the brothers saw that there was a competitive, platform to go out there, they chose to go out there at the right time. They've dropped their positions. You actually didn't even get a chance to bat, and I heard you say that, no, I'm here to make sure that everybody out there gets a chance. And I think that is absolutely phenomenal.
No, it is what it is. Usually I'd open the batting, I'd bowl my 4 overs. Actually 5 overs, I'm usually the one to bowl the power play one as well. But, it's for them, and it's for the people who come and they play on this platform. Happy to sacrifice my position wherever it is, as long as they have a great game of cricket. I love the game, I love the sport, and I'll just be happy just being on the platform, whether I bowl or whether I bat. Even if I don't do any of that, just to be on the Hksz platform is enough for me.
I mean, a huge congratulations, and I once again congratulate you. The platform, the comments, the hard work on the field. Again, your international curator was here, and they're here to develop it. And you heard the comments at the toss. I mean, the lush green pitches are speaking and crying and shouting out aloud. I mean, to hear comments that people feel that it's the Lord's standard. I think maybe because for us it's normal and it's not for them, because it's like you heard today, the gentleman say, best in the Middle East, and there's no doubt about that. But we come from those part of the woods, from the West, where we're naturally gifted with beautiful lush outfields and wonderful wickets, and we've just gone that mile extra, which somebody said to me today as I had a few guests around, and they said that what we love about you, we don't see that. Maybe that's why there is a lot of talk in town. I'll keep it at that, but you go that extra few miles, and your children on the field go that extra few miles. But that's something we did when we stepped in from grassroots. I mean, we look at Mohammed at 5 years old today, but that's where the journey started from, and it continues. And it's just a repetitive cycle. You got to give out to the world what you love for yourself. I mean, but I think maybe the world is in a very sticky situation, but put all that aside, we'll end up in a different conversation. But I think for us, it's natural. But again, to be able to deliver this, I think hats off to, again, the Ramzans as a whole, and all the wonderful teamwork around it, all the wonderful comments from stars and friends around it, and all the professionals that have come together and made it glorious.
Of course, look, that extra mile that the company puts in, and those extra miles that we put in, are those miles that nobody else puts in, and maybe that's why we've been so successful. Maybe that's what people enjoy. Come into our ground, enjoy playing with us, and people want to say, like the Coca-Cola team, the Bandits team, they want to make this ground their home ground because we put that extra mile in for them. It's at the end of the day, we're the people's champion, and I think that's what counts. Anywhere you go, any struggles in life, any competitive tournaments, anything, if you're the people's champion, you're the real champion.
Absolutely, I think that's what stardom's about. You're not a star until the world and the people love you. The people make you that star, and you've got to live up to their expectations. And I think it's over a decade, and everything we've said, or Hksz has said and committed to, has delivered. I mean, I'll be looking at Facebook throughout the week, and every day in the past few weeks, it's popping up. 1 year ago, you were at this ground doing this in the UAE. 1 year ago, memory. Facebook speaks volumes for itself. It's such a wonderful platform to send out memories and messages. And here we are. We came with a new commitment of 365 days. The new concept that was started off-season cricket. We're standing at nearly 2 a.m. in the morning, and you can see the breeze. I mean, we're in June. One of the locals who visited, and it's great to hear it from a local. And we had a barbecue the other night, and he was like, I don't believe that this is June in the UAE.
No, I think that's another blessing. The angel must be blowing down on this ground or something. I mean, you can see the flags moving, whatnot. It's amazing that you could play at 2 a.m. and have such minimal dew on the ground. I think that's another reason why people are starting to enjoy the night games here at Hksz ground. But it's like I said, man. I started Hksz when I was 15. I remember representing the first ever Hksz on 15 side, and I'd be playing in the development 11 and occasionally for the Stars 11. So that team's too strong for me to go into now. But it's like I said, it's an amazing journey for myself, and now I wanted to share that love, that experience that I felt at this company, and not just being an ambassador, but just being a cricketer with the rest of the world.
Yeah, under 15 Hainaults, I remember with all those shirts, and we had the Metropolitan Police on their Twitter who said thank you very much Hksz or the Metropolitan Police support out in the UK for taking youngsters off the street and putting them in a cricket field. Having said that, the only beauty of this kind of weather, even though there may be other outfields here, is that geographically and strategically the way it's built and located, it's in a line, and you can't beat that. It's not in a square. Like, you don't get into a bubble or a whirlwind with all the lights on you, because we were elsewhere and we were sweating at the same time. Here, it's strategical, and I think that's a huge lesson, but without mentioning about the plans in the pipeline.
That is architectural brilliance that a lot of people fail to do themselves. There's a lot of grounds around here, I don't want to mention their names, who just bung up a few grounds altogether, but people always complaining of G factor there. It's like puddles, it's like playing in a swimming pool, and of how hot it is, how humid it is, but not once have we had that complaint. We've had days here where it's been at its highest humidity, and even then you have minimal dew, and even then it's nothing compared to all the other ones. It's a miracle where the ground is. It's like I said, miracles follow Hksz all over the world.
Miracles follow Hksz all over the world. Very well placed, very well said, and sometimes decisions are hard to call, but as the international platform says, no conclusive evidence, must stay with the on-field umpire. God bless you all, the umpires and everybody else involved. And let's call up Gaff. Gaff Ramzan, man of the match, and a round of applause with the two brothers. And Gaff, absolutely grateful, absolutely amazing to have seen you led the team again, giving opportunities and going out there when your team says that they want you out there. Wonderful knock. And how are you feeling again?
Yeah, blessed that I could take the team over the line. It was good last night. I had a good session with Rajan, with Shamil, and the knocking in yesterday paid off today.
Absolutely, good sessions and environment, and we were just talking about the weather and the conditions, and we're just finishing off, at the peak of the heat season in the UAE, but we're blessed to have, Fujairah Mountains, we're blessed to have Oman, we're blessed to be in the middle of everything, and it's absolutely amazing. So, God bless, and with all the plans, and of course, miss London, no doubt, but here we are.
Yeah, 100%. The conditions, the weather, it's played a massive role here. It's the best that I've played so far in the UAE. It really reminds me of the UK conditions, and it makes us miss UK just that bit more. But yeah, nevertheless, it's amazing playing out there, and to get some runs out there as well, it was very good.
Absolutely, and again, that's why I mentioned I miss home. I knew the UK factor would fall into it, but there you are, your facility, your ground, United Kingdom style, British standards, and why not? The game belongs to the Brits. It's our game from back home, and with that, a huge congratulations to Moin Ali for the award as well. And any message you'd like to give to the world?
No message today.
No message today. A draft coming out, amateurs draft, wonderful youngsters. If you want to be famous and you want to be, a captain or a bowler or a batsman or all the other wonderful things, we're going to draft you right here on an international standard on the London Premier League label, and that's what it's about. Proud to have had the Dubai Premier League, DPL, which we've done thanks to the Dubai Sports Council, and hold that title and name with all those wonderful games. We'll intermix the two with the DPL and the LPL, the Dubai Premier League and the London Premier League, as we've done before, and won a huge accreditations and a huge salutations. And once again, I would like to thank His Highness Sheikh Saeed bin Mohammed bin Khalifa Al Maktoum for that, and of course the Dubai Sports Council for all the wonderful letters to that accreditation, where Hksz echoed all over the UAE in the vision of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, of course a visionary leader, and God bless him for everything that he's done and the opportunities he's provided for the international community. So stay safe. Respect the laws of the United Arab Emirates. Do what you can do to always make wherever you are better, and for your colleagues and families and loved ones. With that, gonna sign out. Good night. www.hksz.tv, www.londonpremierleagues.live, www.hkzcricketacademy.com, www.hkzsports.co.
services.